I won't give up. And if you're watching this from Kenya or anywhere in Africa where online opportunities feel limited, this video is for you. Have you ever applied for an opportunity online? You have filled all the details, you have done all the homework, you have collected all your documents, then when you are just about to submit or after submitting, you are being denied the opportunity because it's not available in your region? Or they tell you, we currently don't support registration from your country? Especially after seeing a video where somebody says, I made such amount from Etsy, or TikTok shop is paying this amount for passive income, or all that nice videos about money. So today I want to talk about the side hustles that don't allow registration in Kenya, why this happens, how hard it is to find a walkaway around, also the emotional reality of being blocked, and the most importantly, why we should not quit. Now, let's be honest about the platforms that actually are restricted for Kenyans. I'm going to start with the first one. If you do have any that I did not mention in this list, please make sure you do comment in the comment section and tell us how you felt about it, registering and you can't get through. The first one is Etsy. You can actually register Etsy while in Kenya, but now the problem is Etsy payment is not supported in Kenya. That's where the big struggle begins. The amount of money people are making on Etsy is crazy, because I have used such a simple platform before where you can add runs inside the platform, and that actually is just a game changer. So if you're using Etsy and you're in Kenya, I don't know how you made the workaround, but we are coming to that. But that is our first platform which actually does not allow registration in Kenya. This also means that you can't fully operate like sellers in the UK, in the US and in Canada, who are making crazy amounts of money on this platform. Let's talk about TikTok. TikTok shop actually is not available in Kenya, while TikTok is available in Kenya. So I don't know, are we there to help those who are actually making the money and moving forward with it? Or I don't understand, and that makes me feel like I barely put much time on TikTok, because I don't think I can receive any monetization or run a TikTok shop, which are the most platforms where people do actually get an amount of money. And also we have our monetization features are very limited, so we can't go around. I can't go around doing a lot of TikTok videos. I rarely do a lot of TikTok videos, and that's why I think I just stick to YouTube, because YouTube makes a lot of sense to me. I feel all the priorities there majority apply to most of the countries, so I don't know. There is also the TikTok shop seller programs. Those are where I think you have a shop, not just affiliating. You have your own shop. That's also mostly available to US and UK and parts of Asia. So for people who are making money and they can't actually own the products, that's just affiliating, which also is a good way to make money, especially if you are in countries that don't allow registration, like the African countries. We have the TikTok Creator Fund or Creativity Program, also is not supported in Africa, so I don't understand why. The next one, we do have the Amazon Influencer Program. Okay, Amazon Associate is fully acceptable or can be done by a Kenyan, although Amazon Associates is where you actually post links. It's like being an associate, an affiliate for Amazon. You post links on your websites, then when people buy products you can actually get commission. But now the problem is the payout. I hear some people saying they do pay checks, which take time, and also gift cards. And now the problem is, if you do have gift cards and if you do have gifts and you can't shop from the Amazon site, you're going to be also in trouble, because where are you going to use this? And this is mostly because of the shipment. You might find yourself using a lot on the shipment process. So if you have a way around through this, please let us know, because we are really trying these side hustles this year. Let's talk about Shopify. We have Shopify, and Also, it's actually like another platform where you can register, and it's well supported in Kenya. But now the Shopify payments, that's where we have the problem. So it's a little bit difficult to get the money, and actually most people usually use third-party payments or getaways. We have print on demand. Platforms are available for Kenyans. You can also use this, but now the problem at the payouts. I think we need to come up with a method where we can tap our money from these places, because I feel that's the only thing that is going to make you have a problem. Apart from that, now the place where we have the regional denial, that's now something else. But if you are being accepted at least to register, you need to work around on how your payments are going to get to you. Okay, we have some dropshipping suppliers, and also we do have affiliate networks. So dropshipping is where you actually like publish products on your website. People purchase, and when they purchase, you don't like actually own the product. You send the details to the supplier and they do ship it, and you do the payment. Of course, you're going to publish it at your website at a higher price, so that when you do this for them, you actually end up remaining with some balance. So while affiliate marketing is where you actually use links, and after people buy through your links, you actually get a certain amount of commission. So we also have the tax documents, which also can be a problem when you're trying to sign up for these places. So you need to actually have all the requirements before starting applying. You need to have all the requirements. You need to know their payout methods. You need to know when they do their payouts, the threshold maybe that they need you to hit before they make the payout. And you also need to collect and have all those documents that you need to do your registration with. Now, as much as we are feeling like we are being left out, the reasons why this happened mostly is because of the payment infrastructure. That's why I'm telling you, we need to have our workaway rounds or our own apps and things that support payment on these platforms. We also have fraud and risk policies. So the first tier countries have policies that are against fraud, which some of them have not yet been implemented in our countries. So there is a big gap between us and them. Then we also have regulatory complexity. So these are just tax laws that differ from one country to another. So you can find them having tax laws that actually tell them don't register certain countries in here, or we don't do businesses with such and such countries or certain countries, which actually makes them have us left behind. Then we have logistics. Shipping physical projects to and from Kenya can be expensive and slow because we are a little bit far from each other. I feel like the UK and the US are a little bit near each other, so it's easy to just like move products from one place to the other or one location to the other, compared to as them bringing them down here to Africa. But we are also talented and very hardworking and very creative, because I feel like those brands that do trust Africans or do bring their brands down here for us to do reviews, the results have been amazing, very effective. Africans are very creative. I feel like we are missing this opportunity because it's not yet our time, but we'll be there. With time, we'll be there. Now, let's talk about the workarounds. Like, how do you get around that? At times you are being told just use the US LLC, you are being told just open a PayPal account, you are being told use your friend who is in abroad. Some of this can work, but how easy is it really? Now, the reason why you are looking for these side hustles is because you need some extra money. And when you start talking about registration fees and legal understanding, the US address, the US bank account, ongoing compliance, and the small tax and the amount of money left behind because your money had to pass a long way through to your place or to your account, it makes you feel a little bit frustrated and also makes it not so much work. Most of the people who are trying to start these side hustles are students, people who have not stabilized their career. So if you're asking them for such amount of money, I don't know why you expect them to get, because it's a little bit hard over here. Now, using somebody else's account can be a little bit too risky because the account can be suspended, money can get frozen, and relationships can break. So that's a little bit tricky, and I don't know, for those who have good people who like they actually understand, that's good for you, it's okay. But now so much is at risk here, especially if you are guaranteeing to make a good lot amount of money. Now, some people have been advising others, or people tend to use VPN tricks. Now, this is literally not advisable. Your account, your time, all the things that you have been working on, if this VPN is detected and it locates a mismatch, that account is going to be banned. And that's not going to be good for your business, for your health, or for you as a person, especially after you have put a lot of work into it. You're not going to be loving the results. So let's see. So the workarounds do exist. Some of them do work, but they're not going to be easy. They're not going to, like, the risk that you are getting exposed to is too much. So I don't know, like, we have to use them because there's nothing else we can do. And at times we tend to try because we have to know if it will work or not, so that we can move to the next side hustle or see what else we can do with our lives. Okay, now these are some of the reasons why most of us feel very stuck and just frustrated and feeling like they can't keep up with that. So I think the first thing I would advise anyone to do when you do get a side hustle or something that you want to invest your time in, especially online, go into ChatGPT or Google, try and ask them all the documents they do need for the registration, if it is applicable to your country, and so on and so forth. Ask the questions, find out, collect data, try seeing the people who are using this in your country. How are they, like, walking around with it, or how is it working for them, before investing your time and money into it. Nobody talks about the emotional part of this, because the emotional side of this can be so much frustrating when you see someone, especially younger your age, who is doing very simple things and getting very amazing results while you are there and you can't actually, like, have a walk away around. It feels like also we should start, like, having our own brands out there, affiliating, doing all those stuff that they are actually doing, so that we can also make our own platforms and not, like, 100% depend on them to make money online. When you're actually denied the opportunity or the chance, it makes you feel frustrated, and maybe the creativity that you'll put into this will be an amazing, outmatched talent. And now you are just there seated thinking, maybe online money isn't for Africans, maybe it's not meant for us, maybe we should just even stop trying. Because believe me, I have tried so many side hustles. I have tried registering so many side hustles. I can't even memorize all of them. And when you get one that works, or one that you have hope will work, the amount of relief that you do feel, you feel like you can wake up and do this every day. So what can we do instead? Like, we can't just be sitting there saying we gave up, it didn't work for us, they don't, like, recognize us or see us as part of the system. I think the first thing is to look for the most common platforms that people are using. And a big example is YouTube. YouTube has paid people all over, like, African countries. People are receiving cash in African countries, and I think this is one of the best platforms that you can go out there and put your effort and hard work and be 100% there, and you'll actually receive your pay amount immediately you hit your 1,000 subscribers and your 4,000 watch hours. Another platform is freelancing. We have platforms like Upwork, Fiverr, and People Per Hour. So these platforms have been designed to actually put out people who have talent out there, and you can hire them. So we have you can earn from graphic design, video editing, virtual assistant, social media management, writing and coding. Then we also have remote jobs. These are not just gigs, they can be like real remote employment, and they can help you earn a lot, especially once you set your mind that's what you want to do as a career, or as you want to learn as a skill. Then we have selling digital services. Instead of using Etsy, you can use your own website, you can use social media, you can use WhatsApp marketing, you can use Gumroad, and all the platforms that are acceptable in Kenya, so that you don't end up wasting your time posting or uploading your products where you can't get your payout. Then we do have teaching skills. Online tutoring has become a huge thing currently. I was saying, I do have a friend who studied in China, and now she's currently offering online tutoring for Chinese who actually want to learn the Swahili language. So don't give up on upgrading and learning new skills, because it's something that can make you money. We have local market opportunities. You can actually do this and sell them here in Kenya, any products that you do make. That's why I'm telling you, I think we need to start like making our own platforms that actually do these businesses, so that we don't end up depending on them. Now, the reason why we won't give up is because every year platforms are expanded, more platforms do come in, new platforms do come in. So if you do have any idea of any platform that you can, please try this out and try and build a community or an audience, because with audience anything is possible. You can make anything happen once you do have an audience. If you ever feel frustrated, just use what you have at the moment until those bigger and other opportunities gotten open up for us. So don't give up. This is not a reason why you should give up. Keep on trying, keep on pushing. We are Africans, we are creators, we don't quit. We adapt, we learn, we build, and we try again, because that's who we are. And one day, the platforms that have blocked us will actually find us competitive enough to actually open their door for us. We don't stop, we don't shrink our dreams, we don't believe we are less equal. So, I have actually been trying the Amazon influencer, and I think it's coming up well for me. I'm actually in the learning stage. I don't know much, I don't understand much, I don't even know how it happens, but actually I think it's a good way to make money. So I'm still finding my workaway arounds, and I think I'll be sharing that journey here. So if it's something you're interested in, please make sure you do like and share, and leave a hit on that subscriber button. I think I lost my words. So make sure you do actually stop. This is actually my second time trying an Amazon what is it called, ways to make money, I think. So the first one I did was KDP, and KDP was amazing and fun, and I got my account banned, so there was that. So also, that's also another thing. When you're actually here online, make sure you do follow the rules to the letter, the policies. Oh my god, I don't know how much I can emphasize on this, but that just made me so sad, because I was making some money over there, and now I have actually begun doing influencer with them. I think I got my first what is it called, email, that I'll be being shipped a product. So when that product gets here, I think that's when I'll feel like this is actually real, like it's working how it's supposed to be. So there's that. Then once I do get my first payment, that's when I'll also start sharing like the steps you can take and all that, because I don't know if my workaway around is gonna work. So you see, fingers crossed. I hope that like just works, because I'll be so frustrated putting all this time that I'm actually putting onto it, then it doesn't. So I don't know how I do feel about that, but I do have hope it will work. Then I feel actually like integrating YouTube and Amazon affiliate or associate, and also Amazon influencing is going to be something that you can actually work around with. And I think that's actually another good experience that I need to experience, so that I can share how it actually like is working for me, because I'll be excited like to come and post and show you the payouts over here. I can't wait for that moment. So I think that's it for this. Until next time, I hope to see you guys on my next one. See you. Bye.